Gets TV's down for another 12 seconds.
The threat of the black hole that goes so rough for the side of TNC. Yeah, they've got Midnight Pulse coming through. 3 heroes here for the side of OG. Gonna try and go in onto Sam H, looking for that Echo Stomp. They'll sweep him up for just a moment, but the follow-up doesn't seem to be there right now. They're not looking to go in onto this Tide Hunter.
Right now, OG don't have the best vision. Don't really know where the rest of the team are, and it's not really worth getting so much Tide Hunter in. Gonna have Ravage up in 15 seconds. Hopefully they're keeping their eyes on the cooldown because Sam H has the HE trigger finger.
For bottom, they still look for Sam H again. There's the black hole coming out from this Enigma Kezu, though, to get the kill. And they will finally finish him off, but they're looking for more. They might be able to find 1437, just able to TP out in time. Talking about backstage, it's going for Battle Fury.
Of course. Why not?
Battle Fury, every hero seems to be what it's going to be, and now Kezo getting locked in. Tips, they've got the telekinesis coming through on Raven, as well as the Dream Core coming out from Cuckoo. They lock in only Fly, they look for Kezo, he doesn't have that black hole to work with. There's 3 heroes here. Would have been a nice time to have that black hole, but he's going to end up dropping their pickup Fly as well. In comes Van to trade with the Raven, and now they're going to continue to chase on the Tips. They've got Resolution coming through as well as the Primal Spring onto Tips. The Battle Strike charged up, but it's a little bit too late. It's bad, he's already got the kill. It's a double kill for this Viking.
For a team with so many team fight ultimates, you'd think that TNC would be willing to group up as 5 more, but they're just being like, yeah, Sam H, you go Ravage in one lane, we'll go gank in another lane, and that exchange ends up coming out in favor of OG, assuming that Mad doesn't go down here.
Yeah, Mad getting chased up by Cuckoo as well as Sam H. They're threatening with the Echo Stomp. They're not actually going to use it just yet. He's able to go in deep onto this Viking.
A lot of movement. No one seems interested in farming up any items. Like, no one's like, I gotta get my blink tech, my trump. Fight. As soon as my spell's on cooldown, I want to use it.
This Battle Fury, what do you think the item progression is come a little bit later for this Troll World?
I wouldn't be surprised if he's mainly focused on no one else is a real physical damage dealer, and Sam H has gotten so much freaking arm this game. We've got a Help of the Dominator concluded that with Gush's armor reduction, Raven can do a ton of damage. So Battle Fury's damage on him in and of itself is now Beam Script on the top.
Beam Script comes out onto this Viking, but the Echo Stomp is going to slow them down for right now. They've also got the Earth Splitter coming out on 2 of these heroes, though. Telekinesis as well as the Fable. Resolution comes in and grab that corner. Raven, the chase is on. Sam H in a little bit of trouble. There's the Midnight Pulse laid out on the ground. 5 heroes coming here for OG. A couple more shots will do it. He's just trying to run away with that taunt. The Fable comes out, and Fly will clean him up. They also look for 1437. The Echo Stomp is going to land onto this Bane, but they aren't going to chase under the tier 1.
Movement from OG feels like the movement that team should be doing. Like they're moving around as 4 and 5. Meanwhile, the team that doesn't have the Viking is the one that's split pushing at the time. They send 3 heroes in one lane, they send 1 hero in the mid lane, they send 1 hero in the bot lane. I haven't seen TNC group up as 5 a single time yet, and I feel like with these team fight ultimates, these kinds of ways to stop a black hole, keep a Monkey King in check, silence the Elder Titan, you shouldn't really have this much trouble getting a full-on team fight. Maybe they're just waiting for these items, and now he is approaching Blink Dagger territory just 2 away.
Actually looking over mid, Fly and Mad just continue to push the for now. Raven looking to defend. He's got a couple heroes back up towards the Shrine area with Tims as well as maybe to defend and try and get a couple of kills. They've also got Nova.
Defense going on, but it's daytime, so both teams are a little less weak.
Telekinesis comes out onto Tim. The chase is down from Mad, who's used that ulti to try and go through. He's behind this tier 1, behind this tier 2, continuing going down the Night Stalker. Doesn't actually get the kill, and now he's left under the tier 2 tower. They've got the Dream Core. He's also silence up by the waiting room. They continue to move up over the side of TNC. Don't find anything just yet, and ending up dropping will be 1437 to the 2 pulls.
Tide has Ravage, but he does not have a Blink Dagger. He still has this Helm of the Dominator, so OG are recognizing that. They're like, I can afford to play kind of risky. Like earlier you saw that they were kind of scared of going in on Sam H. The threat of the Ravage is the most... As long as they can confirm where the Tide Hunter is and isn't, what items he has, namely not a Blink Dagger, then OG feel very safe. Now in the top lane, going in on this Monkey King, they cut down his tree, and they get the kill.
Raven drops Resolution, and he's sitting top of the net worth right now, just above Mad. Something I was looking at over on the Tide Hunter, he picked up the Helm of the Dominator as his teams get slept up. How do you feel about that pickup for this top?
It almost feels like reminiscent of... I don't think Sumail ended up going Helm of the Dominator, but I think maybe Tide Hunter is just offlane heroes still make sense to me anymore. I don't know what to make of the whole. I don't know, maybe you're supposed to build Battle Fury on it. What the hell do I know?
Exactly where they have vision, they take out the side of TNC, but they still have these two nice wards here over here in the jungle, and finally that Battle Fury is Raven. Blind.
The push capabilities are pretty strong now for team. Obviously their team fight is still lacking because it's not team fight items like Battle Fury, it's not a team fight item. Great if you can land a good Ravage or a good Dream Coil, but it's mainly a farming item. Helm of the Dominator, it's kind of a pushing item, it's kind of a farming item, but again, it's not a team fight item. So TNC feel confident that like if they stall out, at no point, this just tells me that they're not scared of Kezu at all. Because I guess they have faith in like Fiend's Grip. Kezu recognizes that you're not scared of him. He goes for the Midas, and he's going to be most likely working to a BKB right after. And once you get that point, then really your only safe bet is Fiend's Grip.
It's Kezu here at level 13, as well as Mad moving in onto level. Also, Battle Fury finished off on Monkey King. It just seems like they could be pushing towards getting themselves a nice lead. And they also have push capabilities that I don't know if TNC are ready.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, but it's gonna get cancelled.
Got the Dream Coil coming on 2. Cuckoo continuing to go in. They've got the stun coming through by this Mud Golem. Ooh, I don't think he's gonna make it out with the Echo Slam coming out, as well as the kill from the 3 other heroes coming through. Kezu kills off Cuckoo, and they've taken him out over bottom. Don't have this pump to be able to farm. They don't have it for 45 seconds, and like I was just saying, they have the push to go through these tier. They actually look over at Sam H at the tier 2. The swoop does hit. They're continuing to move up forward. The Earth Splitter coming out. There's the Fable. There's the Earth Splitter, but it's just not enough just yet. She got on the back lines coming through 1437, and it's OG all around his pain, and he is in no man's land getting taken out.
Movement from TNC is so weird to me. Like, you have such superior team fight, but Cuckoo's going in first to cut a creep wave, which you don't really need to cut a creep wave if you have Tidehunter Ravage on deck. So why are they so afraid of using the Ravage? And Bane goes in, tries to Fiend's Grip off the Enigma, but there's no follow-up. Right now Tidehunter is getting slept up and followed by the rest of OG. I don't really know why they're not going for just letting Tidehunter stay in the front of a fight. TNC just stick behind Sam H and let Sam H deal with everything. He's smart.
The game plan is right now for TNC. Down 4,000 right worth. It's really bad for them. It just doesn't seem like it's going to get any better without them really slowing down the pace of the game that OG brings to the face.
Well, hopefully this smoke, Sam H is not smoked up and a Lycan Wolf is following him around, so they don't know where he's. Other heroes are taking point. It is nighttime right now, so Kezu ends up fumbling into vision, but he's going to team Hobbs, potentially not able to success. Now, hopefully they just keep moving them. Still have Ravage, you have Battle Trance. Try to take a tier 1 tower. They smoke up again.
They have so much to control the side of OG. What's really turning? What do you think is the biggest factor in them not going in right now?
It's most likely Troll Warlord. They're for some reason apprehensive about Troll Warlord, but like that was their last pick. You could have picked a different carry to fight Ultimate. But right now Troll Warlord, he completed his battle very fairly recently. He's working his way towards the stage in Yasha. The thing is that Monkey King is keeping the pace with him. Monkey King had a way harder lane than Raven did. Now Roche is going.
OG, they're in here to try and go for Roche. Timus is going to spot this, so I don't know if TNC, they just seem so reluctant to go in. But it looks like they're looking to fight. They might wrap around for stop this Rojan attempt from the side of OG. Connor's command set up. Resolution looking to drop that in a good spot to keep the side of TNC away. Now you've got this Astro Spirit just pushing into the side of TNC, knowing that they have vision.
Matt is still sitting on his neck for push 3, down his tracks. There's no rush to take this push. All they're doing right now is wasting time, but Raven wisely is farming off on the side. TP scroll's actually down right now, but like OG are actually going to objective that they were trying to complete because they're looking for.
They can pick off a couple of these heroes. They should be able to finish off Roshan no problem. They were almost able to cut off TNC coming back towards their own base. Actually find the sweep here on 1437, but no follow-up. They'll just continue to deter TNC from coming in and push over on this tier 2.
That's a free tower. Hopefully they can get Lycan. But they don't. Go. And into the Roche pit. I mean, no cooldowns have been expended at all by OG. They didn't even have to use the Necrobook 3 for that, so that's basically a free tier 2. So much apprehension, and hopefully it pays off in the end. You know, patience is a virtue and whatnot. It's just that Troll Warlord is not going to be able to significantly outcarry both a Lycan and a Monkey King. And he's the only physical damage dealing 4 for TNC. Whereas OG, they have multiple ways of winning this game. Like you can split push with Lycan, you can get a huge black hole. Stay in Wukong Command as Resolution is. He's a damn good farmer, and he's recovering admirably in this game. Now, still 5th net worth, but he was in a much worse position a few minutes ago. Now they're going to finish off the start.
So they were able to take out Tim's, get that Night Stalker kill, break it down for 20 seconds. That's enough for OG to want to go in onto this Roshan. They take it out pretty quickly, considering it's only 23 minutes in, and TNC coming nowhere near the pit. They don't even want to try and test this at all.
Yeah, they didn't have Jerax's Medallion there, and they still they spent the Necrobook 3, but I mean, OG don't seem to care about having to spend cooldowns or not getting punished for anything. Now, there are only 2 outer towers remaining for TNC, and they're both in the top lane. I don't think they're going to defend the tier 1, and OG are probably going to be moving there very soon.
Now with the Aegis, you think it's a moment for them to just sit back and farm and actually over bottom. The Dream Coil comes out on the Jerax. They try to get the Wayne Reactor as well as the damage. The team is going to be stopped. They continue on forward. They don't get the kill just yet as the sun comes out from pits. The chase is on as they've got the black hole to come through onto this puck. They've got the damage for sure. And down will go Fufu over bottom.
Now normally, whenever you spend a black hole like that, like Hezu, like I said, he's been waiting, and we said that it's about the threat of the black hole. TNC ideally need to punish this. They haven't used Ravage since SamH has used it once on the Lycan in the mid lane during the...
I could do this all day.
Since then, it seems like they just don't want to commit it, and they're trying to play the black hole theory where it's just keep it as a threat.
Homie, up with Stephen Hawking. SamH just made his way to a Blink Dagger, and if there was ever a time to use Ravage, that has to be the signal, but the problem is that you have to deal with Aegis now, Aegis on the Monkey King. That was more of a farming Aegis for Resolution, but they can turn it into a fighting Aegis once Resolution completes out this Shadow Blade.
2 years over here with the minion spot Raven. The Echo's not getting anywhere close for the rest of the team. But actually, they might just lose this Rubik. He's got in a little bit too far. There's the kill for Raven. And on the back line, you take a look at the Dream Coil comes out and as well. The round coming out onto a couple of these heroes. The black hole is not going to be there because it's over bottom. But it seems that the Aegis continue to try going on Raven. Raven going to get chased down by Matt all the way down this fight. Stop going past the tier 2, has the sword crest on Raven, a couple of shots might be enough. SamH comes over the anchor smash, throw up, and now the judge. They've got this as very threatening to get that Echo coming through, but on the front lines right now is Kugo. Smack comes up from Resolution. It might get the kill on Kugo, gets Kugo up and is able to get away from the side of OG.
That's a 6k net worth advantage being flexed right there. They used Ravage, they used Dream Coil, and for a brief moment, OG looked like they might have lost the fight, but Resolution was in that fight now. They may get mad, it's trying to escape.
They've got Mag getting chased out by SamH, but into the hands of OG he will go, but it doesn't look like OG are really looking to fight too much. They're on the retreat as Kuku continues to move on forward, but he's stunned up by Kezu. Moves real forward as well as Gush onto this Enigma. TNC just pushing to the other side of the river.
OG don't want to fight. Even though they have the Aegis, there's no reason to spend it. They don't have the black hole right now. OG can take aggression whenever they want. TNC are not being the ones who are confident enough to take the fight. Like now, this is the movement that they wanted to make, or what should have been made earlier. They were like, oh, let's be willing to spend cooldowns like that. That's now Puck on the run. Get away from the fly.
He's got that haste to work with, and it's not a lot of heroes here inside of a people box man.
Oh, he gets Maledicted actually.
Yeah, so they might be able to get this, but the Dream Coil comes out on 2. They've actually forced out the Dream Coil to come out over top, and that is almost the signal where OG can kind of continue to put.
Yeah, they're banging off that top tier 1. Resolution camping behind it, but most likely TNC are not interested in defending it. Ravage still down for another 35 seconds. Until that spell comes back up, SamH and the rest of TNC are just going to play cool.
Take a look at Raven's item progression. Santiago also has that UKB finish. He's at 10 seconds. So for the next fight, you think that's worth enough for them to be able to maybe be the aggressors instead of trying to play the counterplay?
That and the Blink Dagger Ravage. But that tier 1 goes down fairly quickly. They still have Necrobook 3 on Mad, so you may take the tier 2 for free as well, which I wouldn't really blame TNC. Like, at this point, your best bet is coming out of high ground.
Continuing to push right now is OG, not hitting the Necrobook just yet. They might actually just try to push all the way through into the tier 3.
TNC has their work cut out. Back-to-back team fights, and then take so many structures, which, you know, Control Warlord's a very strong pusher, but Battle Trance is most useful when you've got other right-clickers on your team, and Control has no one really to synergize with that Battle Trance. So, yes, lyrical theory of the 250 damage, 25 talent on Tidehunter, maybe that's the play, but until then, Battle Trance is just going to be used to Control Warlord.
Arm of these Kesserts. Shadow Blade next with trying to get more positioning out for that black hole. He comes out. No Echo Stomp gonna hit. Cuckoo able to walk away, and we took a look at what Cuckoo's got. He's got the Veil. He's also looking the Ag, so he's trying to really make sure those PKBs don't mean much on the side of OG. That's an item that's really worth it for this spot.
The idea is that you want to have to deal with all these BKBs that both are out and will eventually come out right now. Enigma has a BKB on the side of OG. Lycan has a BKB on the side of OG. I wouldn't be surprised if Resolution, oh, he is going for one. He actually almost has it completed. Most important item to pick up is that Kezu has now freshly completed a Shadow. So he has BKB, Blink, and Shadow Blade all completed. And I think it's in OG's best interest to keep this secret for as long as possible.
To TNC, they look to be moving forward for what seems to be the first time in this game.
It does seem that way. At least the first time they've moved as a unit. We've seen Cuckoo kind of messing around, cutting some creep waves, moving forward. We've seen Troll Warlord every once in a while, but they moved as a unit. He was underneath smoke, and OG were aware that no one's on the map. They backed it off, and right now they're trying to keep things as quiet as possible because his Shadow Blade initiation could be game-winning.
Now he's also looking for the refresher where he is so far up third in the network. One on top, inside TNC is Raven, but that's not just Raven.
Yeah, and more often than not, it's Raven who works constantly. Right now, Cuckoo not really been able to find the opportunities that Puck's known for, and part of that is definitely credit to OG, but also part of it just seems to be shock like now they're taking this tier 2 top, and they've hit a great, so one free tower claim. But that's not really like there. I'm lost there. Side of TNC, I guess you can dominate a creep with 500 and mark a creep in there, but next big engagement. I'm leaning towards OG mainly because of all these BKBs, but TNC, Sam H manages to get the upper hand against the Ravage off. Control Warlord very quickly blows this up. Control has a blink dagger. Get a Ravage, activate Battle Trance, just go in on Kezu. You eliminate that black hole, and all fight it.
Smoke up on and try to fight over bottom. If you take a look, his team's going to lead the way. Man's going to do that. Trying to chase on the side off the spot forward with the token. He's sitting on a creep. Now they're trying to get around him, but there's the patient. For now, he's got to be able to move himself away. It does not look like he's taking it out, and man will get the kill. That can stop. Got it. Okay.
I keep looking at OG and I'm like, Star Wars. Pull around a high part rate.
Interesting.
All around. They're ready to fight. Right now, they're gaining some control around the court.
A prize.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Double damage.
Stay near.
This sustains. Gold remains.
Dire's bottom tower is taking a beating. Dire's fortified, I see. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has been denied.
You feed the crabs now.
The wages of fear. Illusion!
Dire's middle tower is under attack. They pulled it off. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is fallen.
You are doomed.
Once they claimed that Aegis, they should have started placing some aggressive wards on the OG half of the map. I guess the problem is that because they lost that gem off of Sam H's gem that was on Cuckoo, that means that if they place wards and then they immediately leave the area, then those wards are basically just destined to die. And so, though they get the Aegis, they aren't really able to claim any significant map control. All they've done is taken down every single outer tower for OG, but they're still in control. Powerful, right? Especially after taking that gem.
Kind of movements benefit from this.
They can try to bang on smoke. They've had on and off success. Aegis, like, you feel pretty confident, you have that license, you're like, okay, well, even if we don't have the vision, our troll warlord gets caught out one time, like, we'll second half of. Chances are TNC are.
They're looking to be aggressive. They've got the smoke on 4 of these heroes. Kizu fought Jerix as well as Resolution. Resolution also dealing with that double damage, so they're going to move on over bottom. They might be able to find themselves a Night Stalker, possibly Raven. Raven very far forward. Resolution just does not spot him. Able to get away. No, he's being chased.
He's the Aegis carrier. You want to pick someone off right now. It takes too much time to go through all of Raven's Aegis. Pick and get out before that Aegis becomes a factor, and you know it'll time out relatively. They do buy a smoke right. Aid Raven.
See if they can. Mid, you've got Monkey King, Resolution nearby. Without going in, but there's Primal Spring with Shadow Wave just moving in. Side of TNC, they're hooked up with Raven showing over. Oh, another Dream Coil from Kook. He's going to miss the mark, and he's coming up onto the high ground, maybe over towards Man, who's going to use that ulti just to walk away.
I didn't think OG knew that Dream Coil was spent, because Mad walked up to that boundary room like area, but I just grabbed an Invis Rune, managed to blink out during the fade time, and second too short for Kook. Being on a vessel.
seems like OG are going to be successful to wait out this Aegis for them.
Cuckoo.
I mean, without an Aegis, what's
Cuckoo.
TNC's?
Top lane, black hole.
Standing.
I'm sorry, what were you saying? You can ask that question again.
Oh, that was me, you know. Really
about
bad
mid lane?
knowing what's going on. I've got you on mid lane. We take a look at Tim's. He comes over onto this Elder Titan. They've also got damage coming in as well as Raven. There's Beats here coming out onto the Elder Titan. They'll get the kill with the BKB found by Raven. Now the telekinesis comes down on the back line. We're going to take a look as now they've got Raven coming through as well as Resolution with that ulti drop down to the ground. As man, he's going to use that shapeshift to continue to try and chase out of the side of TNC. 1437 goes in, but there's the Nightmare lock coming in. They've got the balance strike coming through. They kill off 1437. They look over at Raven, but he's still got this Aegis. There's the lockdown that they need. They're going to be able to pop the Aegis. So let's see if they can work for more or if they're going to be turned around on. They've got Tim's nearby with the people out on man. Raven just trying to trade these blows, but really taking low. The chase is on with the BKB pop by man. Kenzo coming in, he's got a BKB as well. Raven in a lot of trouble. Dream core drop down. The Ravage comes out, but it's just not doing enough to take out Kenzo, but it does take out man. Oh. They'll kill off Fly. Now they've got the Yules out on Resolution. Getting away is Kezu, but Chase is on from TNC. Sam H moving forward, but into the trees will go Resolution all the way out of harm's way from TNC. But I don't know if he's far enough just yet. The illusory orb not going to jaunt over to it.
All right, I found a situation where Battle Fury is not always the best item. Troll Warlord, while casually trying to 1v1 a Lycan, ended up inadvertently cleaving down a Necrobook creep, took a bunch of damage, and quickly realized, like, wait a second, I can no longer take this fight. Had to run very quickly out, but TNC had an appropriate reaction. Ravage was held till the 11th hour, came out, ended up finishing off the Lycan. It was stolen by Rubik, but Cuckoo recognized that the steal came out. He immediately jumped to the high ground, silenced the Rubik. Fly was not able to get the Yule get out and successfully cast that Ravage. So for the cost of the Aegis and the Troll Warlord, you were basically able to exchange cores, pick up a support, and you're down this significantly in net worth, which is down 10k right now, formerly a little bit higher, then you're pretty happy if your team. Only thing is there was no black hole in that fight because it was spent on Cuckoo earlier.
Black hole pro. Despite being down 10,000 net worth, they show a lot of promise in a couple of these fights. But I feel like that's heavily reliant on no black hole for the side.
Exactly, and guess what's
OG.
up? And a haste.
As the Haze has the Shadow Blade trying to find a victim, but everybody from the side of TNC gone.
This is the most frustrating game to play. There are so many sources of invisibility. You've got to deal with Silver Edge of Resolution. You've got to deal with Wolves always prowling around getting all the data. It's now in the top lane.
They try to kill off Tim's, but TP, it's in time. Get away. Go off an axe.
Finishing off an ag is valuable. Ideally, I think they bought a second gem. Oh man, that second gem may have got, wait, no. Gem right now. Let's do a quick gem check. Am I crazy? I don't see him on couriers, don't see him on heroes. You got any more information?
I don't see gems.
I don't see gems.
Anywhere.
The gem's at.
Butterfly though.
See butterfly? Alright. Well, I guess that's valuable also. I don't know what detection is, but right now that favors TNC if there's no detection on the side of OG. Tim's has his Aghanim Scepter now completed. He's got level 18 darkness, so he's going to be able to keep it dark a lot of the time, and normally Lycan's okay with that. Got full 1800 night vision and shapeshift, but now with an Aghanim Scepter completed on Tim's, then you have the vision disadvantage at that point.
I think it's come to a point again where both maybe waiting for Roche time.
I wouldn't be surprised. TNC are going to be more willing to find picks though. Previously, it was OG who was just like, okay, Roche is going to be up soon. Let's try to find someone. Let's, feel okay spending a Shapeshift or a Necrobook or something like that. Now, with this Aghanim Scepter on Night Stalker, it's going to go the other way around. They're going to start prowling on the OG side of the map, see if they can find some picks, and hopefully they come with detection. Otherwise, these wolves are going to continue scouting everything out, as now we see a wolf on the bot lane, always knowing where Raven is.
They have the knowledge where Raven is. They might have taken a look over at Tim's for just a minute, and it looks as though at the side.
popped flying vision, Night Stalker. Up. Out of vision.
This high ground, BKBs are going to be popping. Take a look over, man. He's going to be hit by that. They're going to start this off as they got the BKB popped up by Resolution. There's going to be holding through on a Raven. Raven's going to be taken on. That's the second one dead from the side of TNC. The chase is on it. Tim's going to use that Hunter in the night, try and get to the high ground. He actually finds himself over by Fly. Now you take a look over at Sam H. Cuckoo, just trying to make something happen with the Ravage coming through onto Resolution as well as the deck. And they've got the way to rip the silence up, but I don't know if they have enough. They turned it around. They cheese seat by this Tide Hunter. Sam H not getting away from
Another
Sam
black
H. And
hole.
there's another black hole to lock in at Raven one more time. Who just brought back down he goes. Both Cuckoo and Raven are dead as well as this Tide Hunter, and none of them have buyback.
Oh, they are dead. They are double dead. Night Stalker managed to get out by the skin of his teeth, but that was a buyback on. That was a buyback on the Puck. That was a buyback on the Troll Warlord. That was a buyback on the Tide Hunter. Who needs Roche when all three of your top net worth heroes are gone? Who needs tier 3s? All you need to do is break backdoor protection for those tier 4s. They want to end the game.
And GG's called. OG are going to eliminate TNC. Very hard fought game.
49 minutes. Teams sent OG were in the driver's seat the entire time. TNC were just too apprehensive in the early stages of the game. They had all these teamfight ultimates. They had so much farm on Tide Hunter, but they weren't really able to do it. They just kind of materialized into a Helm of the Dominator and then lack of Ravages.
Yeah, it seems like they were just very hesitant, and that's, but in my opinion, cost them the game. But panel things, not about what I.
True.
I don't know if they're going to agree with me, but I know one person is happy with the OG win, got that call correctly over. And I think the panel might be ready to talk about this best of one elimination. OG move on, TNT eliminated, and let's try to throw it over the panel.